or is not going as good as what it seems. Greg, I'd be interested to get your viewpoints onto this.
I actually read that and I think it's unfair because I've actually got the answer from the other person.
Okay, it's actually from David Bankiosi, who's with Pharmacy 777 Spearwood.
Okay. So we might have already discussed that at length, but I'd rather know somebody else's answer to that.
Oh, okay, all right. Okay, we'll do that. So any other thoughts? So what are some signs to watch out for in the workplace?
You've got us all intrigued now.
No, not at all. No, not at all. Go on, Greg. I think you need to tell us, unless Janessa
I'm
or...
waiting with bated breath as well.
Okay.
It's very tricky.
I won't put you on the spot. But different people will behave differently. Essentially, people will behave differently. So if I go back to Dominus in the book, they like to operate in an environment that if they're under pressure, they'll actually behave in sometimes an open, aggressive type manner, open, assertive type manner. And that's just their mode of operation. Where if you find the people, the associates in the world, they'll tend to look for allies within the workplace and to build, cliques. They'll tend to build unities and cliques, with people in the workplace. Yeah. The people that are the steadiest, when they're under pressure, they'll tend to operate from a passive-aggressive mode, and they'll tend to work to rule. They'll just tend to work slower, work to rule, and they tend to hold grudges a little bit longer. And people that are more perfectionist-orientated, they tend to panic more. When there's changes happening in the workplace or where there's pressure that's put on them, often because the fear factor is criticism and performance, that usually what will happen is they'll start to panic, worry, lose sleep. So, different people, some people explode, some people implode. So it's just about identifying, is the behaviour slightly abnormal to what they normally do? And some people might normally be interactive, then all of a sudden they shut down. So it's just about trying to find those keys. And those sorts of things. So it's just about watching out for cues.
The cues, I think, Greg, come from usually from outside. Somebody's their family is sick, or they've got other issues outside of the workplace. The other times that people, and then they bring that to the workplace, and they're not their usual bubbly self, or they're not their usual efficient self. Their mind is elsewhere. They've either come to work begrudgingly, or they've come to work to hide and just want to shut down because they don't want to put any other, the stimulus from outside the workforce. So that happens. But if it's from within, then it may be that you've asked someone to do something that they said yes to, but they really meant to say no to, and picking up on those things very quickly and discussing them, and not in an aggressive manner or any other manner, but just a manner of saying, what's the problem, or listening and that sort of thing, but not ignoring it, because ignoring them, ignore it for a week. I mean, that could be a lifetime in somebody's dilemmas at home. If they've got sick children or sick parents or something, a week is a lifetime for them to come to work. Nobody's asked them what the problem is, and of course, at the end of the week, they're just about to either kill somebody, or the customers will be killed, or the managers will be killed, or whatever. I mean, it's lethal if they really wanted to unleash on anybody. And so I think it's a matter of being aware of how somebody arrives at work and setting it up, because in the first 10 minutes, if they're happy walking through the door, in the first 10 minutes they're there, you'll know how the tone of the day is going to be for the whole day. But if it's not fixed in the first 10 minutes, the day is going to be terrible. And so I think it's a matter of watching, engaging the staff as they walk through the door. I mean, it happens time and again, and some people, they walk through the door, they put their bag down or their wallet down or whatever, and they go off and do a task. And there's no good mornings, there's no how's things going. Just 2 minutes or 30 seconds to start the day. And then, as I say, not ignoring it, but if it's a problem, go and ask.
Right, that's great. Good. Thanks for that. A good note to finish on. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, thank Katie Stewart, Greg McKenzie, and Janessa Gardner. Thank you. As a where to from here, I've posted a number of things to our toolbox. So you can go to our website and you can click on the tab that is Toolbox, and there's a number of reports that's been posted there. One is the 2004 Western Australian survey for family friendly. Yeah, it's the results of that. The other one is what's happening in Singapore in regards to implementing corporate wellness. So that satisfies an international perspective. And there's a whole range of other reports, downloads and things like this. So once again, I'd just like to say thanks to Katie, to Greg and to Janesse. Thanks very much. And we'll all be approachable after we close here. Feel free to approach us and we're more than happy to answer any individual questions that people might have. So thanks very much. Thanks for coming along.